Just wanted to do a quick video of my craft room to show you how I have it organized. I just tried to do the video, which I uploaded to YouTube, but the way I recorded it on my tablet was very narrow, so I'll give it another try. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better. I have shelves that we bought last summer at Canadian Tire that run from one side of the room to the other, and they're fairly inexpensive and they're really a big help with keeping everything organized. There's now a place for everything, which helps with the clutter of the craft room. The first shelf has all sewing items. So we have the serger, Sew Easy tools, small sewing machine for card making, and then the regular sewing machine. Okay, and the next shelf has mainly Copic items. So we have the Copic compressor, some embossing folders in the back. The little container has a lot of gems and pearls in it. Markers, some watercolor and pencil crayon items. The middle shelf is all ribbons and trims. Various ribbons there. Some wrapping paper, and a bucket at the bottom that just has odds and ends, short pieces of ribbon. And this is the book here that I started adding all my stamped images to. That way when I'm working on a project I can decide what stamps I'm going to use, so it does come in handy. And I'm actually almost finished stamping everything in there. I just have a handful more of clear stamps to go. Then I have a shelf up here. The green container has a lot of glitter, embossing powders. And the striped containers have a lot of the Crafting Kimmy and the Copic images to be colored, the stamped images, or the stamps. Okay. And then I have some containers here. The pink container, oops, that's not on properly, I'll have to fix that later, but the pink container has Distress inks in it and Memento ink. The aqua container has Martha Stewart scoreboard and Cricut mats, and clear stamps are kept in the pink Rubbermaid bin. I also use that pink bin when I travel with the air compressor. It fits nicely in there. Okay, and then we have some distressing tools. Some flock, which is kept in here. And I know the lighting's really bad, but that silver container here has stickles in it. And then down at the bottom, a container for putting embellishments and a hole punch. Then we have some containers on the side. This one here has all the wood stamps kept in it. And then various goodies kept in these, which I have all labeled. 12 by 12 papers. A container just with various items that might be used for crafting, a lot of it's junk. And then the container underneath has stickers and unopened scrapbook items. I put everything into clear containers so I could see, and then I tried to label the items also. Okay, here, a lot of twine, baker's twine. And my neighbor picked this up for me. I wanted to alter it, the dress form, but I haven't gotten around to it. I've had it for many years, so hopefully one day I'll have the time to alter it, but right now it's just wearing my scarf. Okay, typewriter, which actually works and it's set up that I can use it right away, which I really like. Okay, and then I have another table here that has the paper cutter and the die cut machine. And these are some unmounted stamps and CD cases. These containers have a lot of the Cricut items such as the cord and the tools and whatnot. I've started to put everything out, well, not everything, but a lot of things out in containers. That way I'll actually start to use it. I find when they're in the clear bins, I tend to forget about it. So I have just a little box here of die cuts beside the die cutting machine. And I do actually find that I use them more often. And then that's really about it. The Cricut machines, I'm hoping that we can build some kind of shelf where this machine will actually just sit above and I can use both of them when I want to without having to move them. Because a lot of times I find it setting things up, and if I have to set it up I won't bother to use it. So if I have everything plugged in and ready to go, then maybe I'll use these machines more often, which would be great. The Cricut cartridges go against the wall. Just move this light here. So they go all against the wall, and my desk, which is basically just a little kid's desk, painted pink, nothing fancy, and then a container with all the tools, and that container is from Michaels. So that's really about it. These shelves that run from one side of the room to the other are amazing for keeping things organized, and that's about it. Thanks for looking.